Happy Wednesday, webheads, which means it's new comic book day. How you guys doing? Hopefully everyone's having a great morning. Yes, it's new comic book day. I feel like it's the day of symbiotes. I feel like there's a lot of like Spider-Man and Carnage and stuff getting ready to come out today. So I'm going to go to that shop. I'm going to get my books that are on my pull list. We're going to find what else is on the shelf, and I'll show you what I got. Guys, good luck in finding all your books today. I'll see you on the other side. Webheads, welcome to Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul, fans. This is episode 582, the video series where I share with you what I pick up at the comic shop, which is Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford. So if you guys are ever in the Central Florida area, just stop by, tell them Mike Spider Slayer sent you. You'll get that mysterious back bag, and inside will be your comic books. So talking about mysterious black bag, let's get started because it is a hefty haul this week, guys. All right, so the mysterious black bag is right there on the seat, and look at this stack of comics, which is huge. So I don't know, I thought this week was going to be lighter, but I wound up buying a bunch of back issues. My voice is almost gone. I taught about 20 hours of tennis in 2 days, so bear with me. All right, so here we go. So first thing I wound up getting, guys, was the Amazing Spider-Man issue 221, The Rage of Ramrod. Now, the cool thing about this book is that this book was one of the original Amazing Spider-Man comics I have ever had in my collection. This original copy that I have is so beat up. I've read through it so many times, and my shop wound up getting some Amazing Spider-Man comics this week, and they had this issue in. I'm so excited because this is a really high-grade copy. Whenever I want to read that other story, I'll just pull out that other reading copy, and now I've got a really nice copy here. So happy to add this one to the collection. Oh, that's so cool. And with that, wound up coming 237, which same story here, guys. This was another one of those Amazing Spider-Mans that I had in my collection. And when I was a kid, I thought the Stilt Man was so awesome, dude. And, you know, and I thought this was really neat. I was shooting through the trade dress right there. And same thing, another high-grade copy of this. So I'm excited to have this. Then we have issue 247. So 10 issues later, same thing. I've had this older copy of this. I love upgrading Amazing Spider-Man comics. This is a really, really high-grade copy. It is newsstand, and there's not a single tick in this comic book. Awesome. Definitely a 9.8 contender in my eyes right here. All right, and then we wind up getting 264 high-grade, right? You gotta love Flash against the wall and the Spidey signal. So that was really cool. And then I got issue 268. So I love this where Spider-Man is in action here. High grade copy. Cheap copy though. This is $3. It's a newsstand. So yeah, pretty cool stuff right there. And then I got issue 271. Mayhem is a man called Manslaughter. So same thing, high grade copy. May not have real significance in the Spider-Man world, but great book. And then, last but not least for the Amazing Spider-Man books, I got 291, where of course we have the Spider Slayer who strikes. Can't deny that. Great looking cover, really pops. Another high grade Amazing Spider-Man back issue to add in the collection. Couldn't be more excited. My shop doesn't get so many of these Amazing Spider-Man books. So when I saw all those issues under 300, I was like, yes, please, I'll take them all. All right, so here we go. Let's go into the new comics this week. A decent amount of books. First one is Radiant Black. We have issue 24. Really great story here, guys. We're one issue away from this big robot war that's going to happen here, and our heroes look like they're in that other dimension that they have been in once before. I'm telling you, you take a black light to this comic book and it's going to shine. However, it's not going to be in this copy that I have. It's got to be the black light copy where the cover shines under a black light, and also I think the interior pages do as well, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, great story here. Radiant Black issue 24. All right, next we have Star and Signs. Don't know. It's a good book to read for worthy ones, which I'm not going to lie, guys, it's going to be a challenge to get worthy ones up by Thursday. I have maybe 9 issue 1s maybe to read, I think, going into it. So we'll see if I can get it done by tomorrow. If not, I'll probably get it done by Friday. But yep, Stars and Signs. This is issue 1. I don't even remember what this is about. I just put this on my FOC, obviously a month ago. I don't know if this has to do with like a freaking, Aquarius and all that other crap. Maybe that's what it is. So let's see. I don't know. Zodiac signs. That's what I was looking for. Next volume of Animal Castle. So what are we going to do here with Animal Castle? I don't know, man. Volume 2. Love the cover here. Just like the first volume, you're going to get small print. It's the one thing I can't stand about Animal Castle. Like, I can't even read that, man. You need a magnifying glass to read this book. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, the second volume is good. So, there you have it. Volume 1, or issue 1, volume 2. Then we have another Whatnot book. So, this one is Astrobots. This is issue 1. Kind of reminds me of Transformers, not going to lie here. So, that's why, I decided to pick it up. So, we'll see what it has to offer. Pretty cool artwork. Right? So yeah, we'll see. All right. I picked up issue 2 of this because I did like issue 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Usagi Yojimbo. Right? So now in this issue, it looks like Usagi and the Turtles will come face to face with each other and maybe do a battle. What I love about this comic book is it's like almost like an all ages type of book. And it's almost the way Turtles used to look when they were originally drawn. And the way this, the dialogue is or the words are inside. Looks really nice. And unlike Animal Castle, I think it's oversized, which is okay. It's good for the eyes, right? So there you have it. All right. Then we head on to Marvel. We have Joe Fixit. This is issue 5. I think this is the final issue to this series. Great book. I highly recommend Joe Fixit. You got Spider-Man. You got Joe Fixit in there. You got some old school Marvel villains that have been in here. Like, look, you get to see Electro, the Kingpin. You couldn't ask for anything more. This is such a fun series. Check that out, man. I love seeing Electro. It looks classic. God, man, I love when Marvel does these old school like comics. Oh yeah, look at that. Hydro Man. Hell yeah, dude. All over this book. Joe Fixit, issue 5. Speaking of going back in time, we have the Avengers War Across Time. This is a story about the Silver Age Avengers doing battle against Kang the Conqueror. This is a great story, and all of your favorite Marvel heroes in this book are actually are speaking like they are in the Silver Age, and they're just everything about it. It's great. I lost my train of thoughts there because I got a text. But overall, like I said, it's a great book. If you love Silver Age Avengers and you love their personalities, this is the book for you to read. I don't even know how long this is going on for, to tell you the truth. All right, and then here's a whole bunch of number 1s coming up. We got Groot. This is issue 1. So this is a story about Groot, and he teams up with Marvel. And I don't know anything else about that. I guess this is just going back to the early days of Groot. Maybe a little bit of his origin story on things that you just didn't know, right? So, yeah, there's that. So with that being said, guys, let's jump into the Facebook group shout-outs. The first shout-out of the day goes to Tony, who posts all these wonderful classic comics to let you know when these comics came out. And today, he's posting about 30 years ago this month, Marvel Comics published Web of Spider-Man issue 100, featuring the first appearance of the Spider Armor. Thanks for doing this all the time, Tony. It's a lot of fun to go back memory lane. Then we have Jeff, who is sharing off his spectacular show in Winnipeg. And in particular, he is beyond stoked that he got the first appearance of the Thunderbolt. So congratulations in that, and some other great looking comics as well. Then we have John, who got some eBay bargains, and he wound up filling up some gaps in his Daredevil and X-Men runs Great looking comics there. Congratulations, John. And then we have Mark, who is a little nervous about submitting books to CGC. So what he did, instead of sending them out, he actually went through a con, which is C2E2, sent them out, got them back, and he got some wonderful grades on his comic books. I suffered through the same fear sending them out. I think I would rather drop them off at a convention myself, but congratulations on the grade, Mark. So if you guys want to become part of the Facebook group, just go onto Facebook, search for my group called Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite, and then guys, you're just going to have to follow a little bit of some rules and answer some questions, and once you do that, I'll be able to approve you, and then you'll become one of the Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite community, where we discuss variant covers, we discuss our comic book hauls, our thoughts on comics, of course within reasons. And guys, it's just a lot of fun, and you know what, you never know when you could get shouted out on future comic book hauls. All right, the next number one we have is Cult of Carnage Misery. This is issue 1. Look at that crazy ass cover right there. Looks great. Here's some of the interior artwork. Is that Normie? Look at that face. What's up with that nose, dude? So I'm trying to find a page if we get to see her in here. What is that? What's that? Oh my god, I'm like so confused right now. Is this a mix of like Anti-Venom and Carnage and Normie Osborn? Dude, I am so curious about this book, right? So here's some more of the artwork. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about it, excited to read it. So yeah, new symbiote in town. Getting ready for the summer of symbiotes. All right. Then we have Carnage Reigns. Carnage Reigns, Part 1, or is this Alpha? This is a thick bad boy book, man. This thing is big. $8. So this is probably like a 60-page book. Check this out. You get Cletus Cassidy being Cletus Cassidy. Just eating people. I mean, twisting necks. And he's doing battle against a scorpion. Hell yeah, man. Bring on the Spider-Man goodness, baby. Carnage Reigns. Reigns. Can't say it. All right. Next, we have Edge of Spider-Verse. And then we have Spider Killer here on the cover. This is a variant cover. I don't know who this character is, what he represents. Does he kill the spiders? I don't know. But I open it up and we get the Peter Parker T-Rex guy facing battle against the Venom T-Rex. So, you know, for kids that love dinosaurs, maybe you're never too old for dinosaurs, you might want to check this out, because so far it looks like the whole entire story is about these guys. So let's see. Here's a little bit of darker artwork. So I don't know, man. We'll see what this Edge of Spider-Verse has to offer. And then we have the main cover with the two fighting each other. And then we have Spider-Man 2099, issue 1. So we have Carnage 2099 being introduced into the world. So here we got Miguel O'Hara. So we'll see. This kicks off a whole new Spider-Man 2099 event here. So we'll see what this year's event has to offer. I wasn't a huge fan of last year's, but hey, you got a new Carnage. Again, we'll see what it has to offer. And then we have Spider-Man issue 8. I guess Spider-Man has new powers in this series. I don't know how or why, but I guess we'll find out. He's ripping off his clothes. I don't know. Maybe he's putting on a new costume, but we'll see. We got that Mark Bagley artwork going on in there. Looking forward to reading it because it doesn't have to do with anything of Spider-Verse, right? All right, now we go on to DC Comics. We have Dawn of DC, Adventure Superman, John Kent. This is issue 3. Looks like you got Batman in there. We got Ultraman in there. And it looks like, obviously, we knew this going into the series, that John is going to be part of the Injustice world. Whether that stays or sticks, I don't know. We'll just have to read. You know, I like the artwork in this series, but at sometimes when I read it or see it, it just looks very simplistic. Almost too simplistic, right? But the story's been pretty good. I can't complain. I like this Superboy story much better than Tom Taylor's original one. All right. And then we have Dawn of DC, Batman, guys, issue 900. I'm just going to say it. I'm not even going to say the real one. You know, celebrating 900 issues of the Cape Crusader, right? And even though I haven't been a real huge fan of this current story arc when it comes to Batman, you can't help deny, you know, how great the character is. And I appreciate that they're doing a real story for the 900th issue here. And hopefully there is definitely some twists and turns. My gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, I am exhausted. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this one here. So Batman issue 900. And with that came a couple of the variants. So we wound up getting this one here. And I think this one here, because I don't know, I think they connect or something like that. I don't know if that's right, or does it connect this way? I don't know. Yeah, this is the right way. I can see through the little crack. So it looks good. So that's kind of cool. So I wanted getting those connecting variants. And then I got the art germ variants where we have Batman holding Catwoman. Very gorgeous, right? And then speaking of the greatest Batman book right now, we got Batman and the Deadly Joker, Deadly Duo. Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, book 7, right? Just slow it down. Here we get to 2 fighting. This is the conclusion to the series. Dude, I'm so excited to read this. Look at that artwork, man. You gotta love Harley in this series. This is the way Harley is meant to be written, man, not the way that she is now. But look at this fighting, this action, this battle, the detail that Silvestri puts in his comic books. Look at Harley again, shooting that gun. Man, absolutely awesome. And then we get a new number 1. We have Shazam, issue 1. Guys, if you go onto the community page on YouTube, I did a poll on DC, on what you guys think of DC. I'm so curious to hear what you think of it as of right now. But Shazam, issue 1. This one is written by Mark Waid. So fans of Mark Waid that love World's Finest, you probably will like this book too. Great artwork though, man. Definitely excited for this one. So cool stuff. All right. It's winding down, guys. Here we're on The Flash, issue 798. I wasn't a huge fan of the last issue. I had to continue off of the annual. But, you know, I'm going to just complete the run and then we'll go from there and see if I will be interested in 800 and beyond. Here's some of the artwork here. You got Mr. Terrific in there. Big explosions. So, yeah, there's The Flash. And then we have Peacemaker Tries Hard. I love this, like, movie variant. I think that's awesome. From what I heard, this book is great. It's very comical. It will make you laugh. And obviously, you know, it's Peacemaker. So yeah, really cool artwork there. But with that, I had to get this one, the embossed cover. Look at that, man. Of course, it's all shiny and everything. Looks really good. And he says, "What? Is there something on my face?" And of course, it's the blood everywhere, right? So there you guys have it. There is the haul for the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Of course, guys, whatever you bought, I would love to see in the comment section below or in the Facebook group. And of course, guys, keep buying, keep collecting, and as always, guys, read those comics. Happy New Comic Book Day, and enjoy each and every one of them. Guys, take care. I'll see you real soon. Bye.